So, dear friends, welcome back. This is the 10th session on Python. So, we will discuss about the various tips and tricks that can make you a better programmer. This is actually a game changer in sense how you should do programming. That's good for beginners as well as programmers. Most of the time, we feel that lot of people forget these are available in post Python, and they tend to make mistakes. So these are some tips and tricks that makes your coding with Python very easy. Okay, so that's it. Let's start. Okay, the first one we will start discussing with some imports are there. I mean, you should be the FUNC tools. Reduce is a function that we'll be using. Is like map and filter. We use reduce. For using reduce, we should use that function. Okay, so we are importing that. Get password is get password input method. And we are discussing the numbers here. Numbers is a list. You're having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can have anything. I mean, any value it can have. For example, it can have 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. This also is possible. It's okay. We don't have any issues. So we are discussing two things in this. One is the negative indexing. It is actually a convenience. Negative indexing is actually if you are indexing from back from the behind, that is the last one to first one, we can use the negative indexing. When we use minus 1, that means it is the last value in the list, and minus 2 means the second last value in the list, like that. And next is the sub list. We can create sub list for any list. For example, here numbers is there, so 2 to 4 if we give, it will give this list 13, 14. Okay, that's how it gives. That is 13, 14 is a new list. So we can actually you can actually see the printouts there itself. Anyhow, we will run it on small, show you. So this is the 5 and 3, 4. That is one more. Yeah, 13, 14. Then this is the correct one. The 15 is the last one. That is the minus 1, last one. 13, 14 is the 2 to 4 sub list. I hope you understand. There is nothing difficult. Most people will be knowing all this. And this is another thing. That is, we can use what is known as the comprehension, list comprehension instead of for loops. Whenever possible, it is we can use this one. It is same as using a loop, but actually it is very faster than the for loop. And here what you see in the first statement, that is squared numbers. The number square for number in numbers, that is numbers is the list that we created earlier, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And it will actually square these numbers. 11 is 121, like that, 121, 124, like that. The list of squares. And the next one is the even numbers. When we when actually we are able to identify even numbers by using percentage 2. Percentage is mode 2. We call it mode 2. If any number is mode 2, then it is true. Okay, any number mode 2 is equal to true, then we will give us true, and otherwise mode 2 is equal to 0, that means it is false. Mode 2 equal to 0 is even numbers, so it is true. Whenever it is true, we give it as true values. And when it is mode 2 is equal to 1, that means it is a odd number. And mode 2 means the remainder. If there is any remainder, it is simply saying if there is a remainder when divided by 2. If the division by 2 doesn't yield a remainder, that means it is a even number. And if it yield a remainder, it means it is a odd number. So actually we are in the second case, that is odd numbers, we are filtering and creating a list of odd numbers. In the 11, 13, 15 are odd numbers. In the earlier case, 12, 14 are even numbers. And sum of numbers, this is the reduce method that we imported. And it will sum actually everything inside the numbers list. So it is 120, it is actually 11 to plus 12 plus 13 plus 14 plus 15, like that. We can run it and see what is the result. Okay. Squared numbers is 121, 144, 169, 190, 10 to 25. Same as even numbers. That is, even numbers is actually an array with wherever we find even numbers, it is true. Wherever we find odd numbers, it is false. Similarly, odd number is an array, is a list with only odd numbers. That is 11, 13, 15 are odd numbers. Sum of numbers is 65. That is 11 plus 12 plus 13 plus 14 plus 15 is 165. Here actually next one, these are all tips and tricks. Okay, so it is a very good programming practice to give exceptions wherever it is required and it is possible. So here what we do is we are giving an example of opening a file that doesn't exist. Whenever we open the non-existing file, it will throw a file not found error. This is an exception. It will try catch. This is the syntax for exception handle is try except file not found error, then print file not found. That is what we give. Since this doesn't exist, it will actually print this one. It is an elegant way of programming. Next is enumerate function. Enumerate actually list all numbers. I mean, it is okay. Everything inside the number list, we give as I and number. I is index and the other one is number. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, like that it will give I value, and the number will be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And in the case of the next one, that is the zip value, it is earlier we had discussed that a subset here we have numbers is number subset. There is we are given one colon is actually all numbers other than the first number in the list, all numbers in the list other than first number. That first number is 11, so it will be having only numbers 12, 13, 14, 15, four numbers. This is 11, 12, 13, 14. So this next one is password, get password, and help list actually list out gives the class and other things regarding the Python list. And here numbers is actually number user number user list called numbers. We have to give password. What is the use of get password is that it will not display any characters, or like just like password. Instead of input, we should be using, for all password we should be using this. For example, I am using something like this. It will give you only stars. Okay, so I give enter, it gives other things. This is a list object. Okay friends, that's all for now. Hope you all enjoyed. this is very nice. There are more things to come. We'll be having another session also in this. Okay, see you soon. Please like, share with your friends, or comment if you have any doubts. And yeah, please subscribe also, so that you know, or the press or the alert button also. We'll be having more tips and tricks coming. It will be actually a game changer for your career. A lot of things, a lot of information will be there. Thank you all.